Hey guys, and welcome to our channel. Come along with me and Ripple as we go and do some public access training, and I speak to you guys about autism and the common misconceptions with eye contact. These clips are a couple months old as we're trying some new content, so let me know if you would like to see more stuff like this. You made eye contact. You're not autistic, right? That's one of the most common things that I hear people say, but you made eye contact with me. And every time I hear it, it just reminds me how misunderstood autism still is. A couple of days ago, my mom took my little brother to the doctor, and one of the first things that they said was, "How is he autistic? He made eye contact and responded to me." That moment really stuck with me, because it shows how people still think that autism has to look a very specific way. But autism is a broad spectrum. It doesn't look the same for everybody. Being autistic doesn't automatically mean that you can't learn social cues or norms, but knowing them also doesn't mean that they're easy. And that's the part that people often misunderstand. The world has come a long way in the past 10 or so years in understanding autism, don't get me wrong, but there's still this stigma where people assume that if you don't look autistic, then you're not that autistic, when in reality, autism can be almost invisible from the outside, especially for people who heavily mask. Masking can come from trauma, how you were raised, or just years of trying to fit in. You learn the social norms, you learn to suppress things, you learn to adapt, and, well, to appear quote-unquote normal. Eye contact, even when someone can do it, is often extremely difficult. It takes a lot of effort, and most of the time it leaves you feeling completely socially drained afterwards. So just because someone can make eye contact doesn't mean that it's natural, doesn't mean that it's easy, and it definitely doesn't mean that they're not autistic. Have you ever been told that you or someone you know doesn't look autistic? What's your favorite way to help educate people? Comment down below. And stay tuned for the next video where I talk about service dogs for autism, the pros and cons based on my experience, and why it might not be the right choice for everyone, but could be life-changing for others.